Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Coming to you live on our day 2 here at Sunset Station. We've got the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. My name's Kevin McHugh. Coming here with my co-host, Todd Adams. Todd, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. Looking forward to this today.
Definitely. No, really happy to have you sitting in today. Like usual, we've got Mr. Phil Plecko. He'll be down there on the wood. He'll jump in here in a minute and he'll give you a little input on what the kids are seeing and thinking. And let's get things rolling. We're starting our semifinals match here at Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. We have 2 divisions. We've got the JV division, who actually has rolled really well today. JV's been really competitive, and in that division, we've got Tristan Dalton. Day 2, he was also a competitive bowler yesterday, so he's cashing 2 days in a row. Congratulations, Tristan. Going against Ryan Clark, our lone woman that made the cut today. Oh, excuse me. I just got wind. We've also got one more girl that is actually in the finals. Congratulations. We'll let you know who she is. You got to stay tuned in. Varsity division, 2 familiar faces like usual. Sebastian Huffman. He won the previous match against JP Griffin. He'll be taking on Seth Stovall. So, Todd, have you had a little bit of time to watch some of these guys bowl? I know you've been busy here at the shop, but what are you seeing on this pattern?
Man, they look really tough. My son, Mason Williams, bowled for the first time yesterday in a junior tournament, and today he was really excited about wanting to bowl again today. And I told him, I said, today is going to be really tough for you. He looked at me after he got done bowling, and he took a big sigh, and I said, listen, this is a good challenge, and it'll help you grow. So got a chance to watch a few balls go down the lane, and they just look really, really tough today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a very hard pattern today. We've got 44 feet of light 1-to-1 ratio oil out there, and it's been tough. The scores have been down from yesterday, but some kids have done really well on it, and I'm glad to see 2 of our girls, Ryan and Sarah, both making it into the semifinals, finals matches.
It's good to have a good mix. Getting the girls involved is a good thing for the sport.
Absolutely. They are so good at shooting spares that it's ridiculous.
Spares are the most important part of the game, guys. If you can't make a single pin spare, we gotta really work on your game.
Yeah, I agree. No, and those makeable spares, kind of to reinforce what you're saying. If you can't make those makeable spares, you're always gonna be fighting an uphill battle.
I tell my students that I have a chance to affect that. Minus 11 every time you miss one, and it all adds up at the end. So
yep,
it's just important. Fill frames.
Yeah, fill frames.
10 pins every frame.
No, I like that. So Todd, you're here at Sunset Station here in Henderson. You've been here about a year, I understand. How long you been with Bowlers Mart?
I've been with Bowlers Mart almost 7 years, and 7 of the best years I've had in the industry.
Awesome. No, that's great. Bowlers Mart does a lot for our youth. We really appreciate them. We've got Vince at Bowlers Mart up at Santa Fe. He works on a lot of the youth bowlers' balls, and he does a great job. So always appreciate. It's always good to have a good, reliable shop.
Vince is one of my real good buddies in the Bowlers Mart chain, and we talk 3 or 4 times a week. And my idea. Vince is just a very fresh breath air. Sorry,
breath of fresh air.
There you go. And forward, progressive. Willing to help all the time. I love Vince. He's a good guy.
Yeah, no, Vince is great, man. He does a lot of work he drills my son's bowling balls, and he really helps out. Just making sure we're on track with what we're doing. So. We've got Ryan Clark here, stepping up on lane 67. She'll be your A bowler. Let's keep an eye on what she's got going on. Ryan's in the JV division. Sorry, Phil. Go ahead and jump on in there.
No, just wanted to thank Todd Adams for sitting in. This is awesome, man.
Legendary
guy.
Appreciate it.
Also very cool having Mason come bowl with us this weekend. Very cool, man.
More to come. Yeah, I think he's got the itch to bowl, and it's going to be fun to follow. That's for sure.
How old is your son?
Mason's 11.
11. Okay.
Yep. I have a 12-year-old son in Sacramento, California, where I'm from, who his name is Tyler, and he just got into bowling in about the last year as well. So 2 out of the 3 kids that I have, my third son is 2 years old and likes to get out on the lanes and bowl.
I bet.
I love it. I couldn't ask for anything better.
So here we got Seth Stovall stepping up. Seth leaving one right there, the 7-pin. So in our JV, we've got Ryan Clark. She picked up her spare in the first frame. We had Tristan, who's been bowling really well. He had a little bit of a split there, left one, but I look to see big things. Tristan's been bowling really well the last few weeks. He's really stepped up his game.
Yeah, this is my first opportunity to get a good look at some of these bowlers. So I like the way Tristan throws it. It's pretty soft at the bottom, nice and smooth. He just rolls it really good. So that's going to bear good for him on tougher patterns.
Yeah, no, I agree. He doesn't try to overhook the ball or make the ball hook. He rolls it. It sounds like he's taking some good tips from his coach.
He listens.
Hey,
It's amazing what happens when you listen.
coachable, right?
Thank
We use that-
goodness. After he shot his 120 game, he was pretty lost. I just had him move 15 left, play around fourth arrow with this ball. It's 220 his last game. So the kid listens. We've been working together the last few months. Still working on his footwork, get it a little quicker, but over and all, very impressive here. This young lady, Ryan Clark, she has signed for Hastings University.
Awesome.
So
that is
she'll be going to the
awesome.
same school as Marissa.
Awesome. Now she'll have some good Las Vegas company over there at Hastings. We got Marissa Ruiz up there. She's a great bowler. Her dad, Mike Ruiz, is one of the founders of Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. So
Okay.
big shout out to them. Big shout out to Hastings too. So Ryan's step right here. She's got a little double wood on the right-hand side. Let's see what she's got.
It's
They
gonna
both
have a
have the same
chance.
spare.
Oh.
Today's goal, after talking with Jerry Francomano, have this pattern flat and long. 44 feet flat. Really didn't even know the mills. Looked like about 22, 23-ish.
Right.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mason Snow, man. Come on. I said yesterday no one was going to be plus today. He was -5.
That's
Pretty
a
impressive.
good score. That's a really good score.
Yeah, big shout out to Mason. Yesterday he was -16, so we actually bowled better today on the tougher pattern. So congratulations to Mason.
That's
Really
good
working
stuff.
on his game. So we've got Sebastian up here. Sebastian is your D bowler, coming off of a spare.
Fantastic pickup there.
Sebastian staying clean through 2. We've got Tristan coming up here on his 3rd frame. Tristan sliding a little bit more left than we saw just on Sebastian, but
There we go.
that was a nice ball.
Yep, there we go. Good shot, Tristan.
He listened. Ball speed.
That always makes Phil smile when his bowlers listen.
And then do exactly what I'm asking.
Yep.
Hey,
So Ryan stepping up here. I believe she's bowling the Supernova. Nope. Through the head pin, picked up 10 there. She'll take it.
Very cool. Also, a couple pairs down on 63, 64. One of the top two-handed lefties, Dio Bernard, is down there practicing.
Really?
I think he just turned 18, maybe.
Yeah, he is super young, that's for sure.
Super wins already.
Yeah, that's something you get when you're out here in Las Vegas. You can come down and you'll see pros practicing high-level amateurs, high-level youth bowlers all day long.
Yeah. Brian's throwing a supernova. Dad put some 2,000 on it.
Okay. There was a lot of surface use today. I know these kids were really making sure they weren't bowling with any lane shine. I saw kids surfacing up several bowling balls today.
But because I didn't really know how this pattern was going to break down, honestly, I had them put 360, 500 on their urethane. Higher rev players, 3,000. I was a little nervous with the 1,000 on high rev players.
Yeah,
lower rev players, 1,000 on their reactive.
So let's recap here. We've got Ryan coming up here. She's your A bowler, fourth frame on lane 68, coming off of a strike. Ryan's bowling that supernova. Okay. I was surprised not to see a little bit more on the back end on that. That ball's rolling pretty straight for a stronger bowling ball.
Rev rate's a little low, and she's in that zone at 10 board where the pattern is now 48, 49 feet. She needs to get about 5 to 8 boards right or 5 boards left.
Yeah.
She's in that at the track area that is now almost 50 feet long.
Yeah.
With all the carry down.
Now that makes sense with what we just saw. Let's see what she's got right here.
Stay there.
Yep.
Yeah, any multi-pin conversions are going to be tough because they have to have a little bit of angle, and getting it started on that angle on this kind of pattern is can be challenging.
All right, we got Seth right here. Seth is your C bowler. Seth bowled a 299 yesterday during Junior Gold League at Santa Fe. All right,
on
Seth.
the boardwalk pattern.
Yep, but yeah, good call, Phil. Sebastian
Our kids
playing up the right.
Our kids don't have the. They don't bowl on a lot of house patterns.
No, not at all.
High school leagues, but like you and Roman talked about yesterday, that's on the burn.
Yeah.
Double burn.
Yeah, no, these kids are getting a lot of practice on sport shots, and it's good for them.
Well, this is the opportunity, the style of tournament play and junior gold type leagues that we're getting them ready for the next level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can't think, I talked to some of these other parents around the country, and they're doing the same thing. Competition's tough at youth bowling. U15 division at junior gold, insanely tough we're talking kids that don't even have a driver's license. It's really a lot of fun to get out there and see, and these kids are really pushing the limit of what a high-level youth bowler is these days.
Yeah, I don't know how much it's changed over the course of time, but I bowled juniors back in the 80s. We bowled almost every week, and we had arguably the toughest junior bowlers in the world in California, where I'm from, and I'm used to bowling, was back then, with just such a tough competition. But it's nice to see these kids having something to bowl these days. Shot Sebastian.
Yeah, no, he's one of the ones I'd like to talk about. I mean, he's got 10 Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tours wins. He's got USA bowling wins in U12. He's been a high qualifier at Junior Gold, last year finishing 4th in the U15 division. The year before when he was only 14, because he's young for his division. He's got one of those July birthdays, so he always has to bounce up early. But I think last year he was 8th as a 14-year-old in the U15 division. And then, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, 8th. Last year, he was 4th.
Sebastian, I met probably 5 years ago. 'Cause I used to run the bowling pro shop at Red Rock. Before that's when they first moved to Las Vegas. It was awesome to see him then, and he's made a lot of big strides since then. Oh,
It's wiggling. It's wiggling.
wiggle 10 pin.
I love keeping an eye on these older kids. They're really good about finding their spot, their zone at the line, and staying with it. You know, you don't see them drifting very far off of it, which shows they're paying attention.
Well, their coaching plays a big deal into that as well. So they're doing really good. This is fun to watch.
Seth and I have lessons this week coming up. So just trying to get some videos during competition. During a lesson, I'll grab some other videos, see how his physical game changes
Right.
during competition versus practice. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it
Kevin?
does. We were talking earlier about angles. It was we had an interesting young bowler that his angles were figured out on his spares, strikes a little bit off. So it'll be something we'll be talking about this week.
Come on, Kevin. Mention his name.
Oh, it's my boy Ezekiel. So Tristan right now, coming off of 2 opens, picked up the strike right there. We've got Ryan with a little bit of a split here. So it's actually a pretty close game in JV, and Varsity's not too far off either. Looks like Sebastian's clean through 5. Seth had 1 open in the first frame, but he's been clean since then.
Got to fill those frames.
Yes, you do. There you go, Sebastian. Nice shot. Sebastian's got a little bit of a cheering group over here. I believe that was
rooting
JP
section.
Griffin giving some love. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey guys, coming to you from Coolwick, our Jersey company. If you would like to order anything from the best Jersey company in bowling, use LVYBT 300 as the code. Oh, LVYBT 10 as the code at checkout for extra 10% off.
Hey, and let's not forget Storm Bowling. It's the Bowlers Company. Storm, an OG sponsor for Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. Keep an eye on them. They'll be out in Las Vegas for their SYC down at South Point, February 18th through the 20th. Yeah, no, big thanks to all of our sponsors. Coolwick, visit them at coolwick.com. They're doing a lot of great stuff for us, providing the championship jerseys, banners, and they've got a great, easy to work through website.
They did such a good job building a easy to use website. It's easy to find whatever you need there, and it's they're creative. And I got a sneak peek at some new stuff coming.
Awesome. So we got some new stuff coming out in the near future?
Yeah,
Good to hear.
It's going to be super exciting. Big break there, big break.
Tristan getting a little Brooklyn there. Let's see, Tristan, I believe, is coming off of a double with that. We've got Ryan Clark stepping up, your A bowler. This is
Pretty
going to be an
amazing.
important spare.
After game 1, Tristan goes 240. He beats RJ, shoots 216. They were all clean. Now they're all nervous.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Scores start to drop off in semifinals. We got the cameras rolling.
Yep.
Oh. Sebastian didn't like that right there. This is going to be interesting what Seth's got here. Let's see what Seth's...
Off his hand, Sebastian's shot looked pretty good, but I think playing the gutter is way over under because down lane, down lane we have all that carry down. So that's why we're seeing over under light of 10. Where at Portero, we have freshness, and then the track's opening up down lane.
So like I always tell everybody, Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour is all scratch all the time, but check us out, man. We've got some great payouts, great ratios compared to how many bowlers we've got. In the JV division, we're paying out 6 spots today. Ava Johnson was our lone $60 casher, 6th place. We had Jackson Gillespie, $85. RJ McNutt, $85. Tristan Dalton, still bowling. Right now, 3rd place is at 100. 2nd place is at 200. And final, your top leader for JV will make $300 this day. In varsity, we're also paying out 5 divisions. Got 300, 200, 100, 65, and 65. So great payouts, great ratios. If you guys are watching us, you want to come down, you want to give yourself some good opportunity to win a little bit of money, come on down. We'd love to have you.
That's good stuff, guys.
Yeah, no, these ratios, the amount of bowlers we have, we're growing, but the payouts, we really put everything back into these kids. So always keep that in mind, please.
Very cool. Do you know who Ava Johnson's aunt is?
Say it one more time, Phil.
Do you know who Ava Johnson's aunt is?
Tish.
Tish Johnson. Yep. And Rex Johnson.
Yep.
So Rodney is Ava's dad.
So I've known the family since I was 12 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You know what's ironic?
Go ahead, Phil. Oh, we're having a little mechanical problem with lane 67. We're going to make a quick call. No worries there. Let me jump in. So just to give you guys an idea of what's going on, junior varsity had 16 bowlers today. Out of those 16 bowlers, we paid 6 of them. So like I said, folks, we are really doing well payouts. So if you're interested, please come on down. Varsity division, 1, 2. Varsity division, we had 11 bowlers, paying out 5 of those. So we are darn near 50% of payout for our divisions. These divisions are growing. We can have anywhere from, I think we've had plus 50 between the 2 divisions on some of our bigger weekends. It just depends. Sometimes we get kids that are in town from out of town and we grow a little bit. We're always working with the high schools trying to get more kids down here. So if you're watching this or if you know somebody that's a youth bowler, please send them down. You can check us out on YouTube, obviously, LVYBT 300. Also on Instagram and Facebook. Look us up, man. We've got a lot of great videos, and Phil's always putting stuff out there, content to give you a little bit of help of what's going on in the bowling community.
It's a great opportunity to just get your feet wet in competitive bowling. It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah, and I want to also give a big shout out and a big thank you to Kathy over at Santa Fe Lanes. Kathy does a lot. She puts a lot of extra money that helps us pay these kids out these higher payouts and higher ratios. So thank you to Kathy, all the work she does and all the donations she does for our nonprofit here at Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. So like I said, this JV is okay. It looks like Tristan started to take a little bit of a lead. Varsity division is very tight, though. Oh, it looks like...
Oh, the Phil whammy. The 5-pin whammy guy.
Hit the whammy bar, folks. Come on. Get your drink coupons out.
There we go. Good spare. Yeah, he
Alright.
made it. No problem.
So we've got 140. Okay. Tristan with a mark here. Looks like he'll lock it up. Varsity division. This is Seth stepping up, coming off of a double. He's got a pretty good control on this game. See what he's got in this frame. Sebastian coming off of 2 splits in a row. That's unusual.
Seth just came back and he's like, oh goodness, it's an easy spare.
No, these two have gone back and forth. I remember, I believe it was last month, these two went head to head. Sebastian got the better of that end, but they're very familiar with each other. This is a big spare right here. Seth feeling really good about that. Double wood here on the left. Sebastian.
Good spare. That's a tough one on this kind of pattern.
Yeah. So Sebastian can pick up 40 more for 188 if he punches out. So a mark and 3 pins for Seth will lock it up. We've got Tristan Dalton stepping up 10th frame, coming off of a spare.
It's that track area that Phil was talking about.
Yeah. Sticking the 10 pin here. Now this is what I tell Dalton. This is a good opportunity to really line this out. This is going to make you feel really well if you can pick up this 10 pin right here. Take the victory. Go into the finals and see what you can bring.
Absolutely.
Ryan also coming off of a spare. She's your A bowler. There you go,
good
Ryan.
shot right there.
All right, here's that 10 spare we were talking about. Let's see what Tristan's got. I believe that's a little left. I hope I didn't jinx him. Sorry, Tristan.
The
Well,
commentary jinx.
Commentary
Yep.
jinx.
Well, I said, dude, you pick this up. You get a free shot. Let's
Yep.
make a move. He said the same thing. He's like, I'm going to pick this up and try my vibe.
Oh,
Now this is interesting. Let's see. Okay, she left the 5 pin there. Okay.
Don't move, just do it again.
Here down at Sunset, we got things darkening up. We got cosmic bowling going on from about lanes 1 to 51. Lights are getting dim. Time to get rock and rolling. Get
That's
the
right.
music going here pretty soon.
entertainment bowling.
Entertainment bowling.
All scratch all the time. Everything
You could've
comes down to
forced him
spares.
mark at least if you get that one.
All right. So these two look like they're going to be going back and forth for a while, Sebastian and Seth. Oh,
Nothing better than a
Seth,
strike
nice
for a
shot.
mark.
Yep, nice shot, Seth. Congratulations. You'll be moving on to the finals. Sebastian's going to wrap things up here. Going left-handed. Oh, a little trick shot there by Sebastian. Left-handed, revving it up. So we had Sebastian wrapping things up with the 178. We've got Seth Stovall. Let's see what he can finish with. In the JV, we've got Tristan Dalton with a 151, defeating Ryan Clark, 138. All right. Picking up the spare right there. Congratulations, Seth. Seth's moving on to the finals match. Have another familiar face. If you guys were watching yesterday, you'll recognize this kid. Hey, let's jump on back in here. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, we want to thank our sponsor, Coolwit. Fantastic job by them. If you would like an extra 10% off at checkout, LVYBT 10 at checkout, and they have more than just jerseys on the site, so take a look. They got hats, they got hoodies, they also do old school embroidery as well. So,
Custom work, a lot of custom work stuff.
Yep, something to think about for all those needs out there.
And Storm Bowling, let's not forget them. Storm, OG sponsor, doing a lot. They're donating ball certificates to LVYBT. You get a ball of your choice between Roto Grip, Global 900, and Storm. Always appreciate them. Storm, the Bowlers Company. Check them out online. So anyways, let's jump in here a little bit, Todd. So I know you just turned 50 recently.
April's my birthday. I don't want to push it, but I get to bowl as I turn 50. Yeah.
That's awesome. No, are you looking into doing some senior events, huh?
Yeah, I'm 2 weeks after my birthday. I bowled my first PBA 50 regional in Northern California.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that. It's at my favorite bowling center, actually. Earl Anthony's Dublin Bowl. So
Really?
I'm looking forward to that a lot.
What city is that in?
Dublin, California. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Right there in the east part of the Bay Area.
Okay. Now I'm looking forward to keeping an eye on you. That's always good. I always hear good things about that seniors tour. That 50, a lot of people that have great bowlers have had great careers have gone on to do that.
It's funny because I tell people once you're a good bowler, you're always a good bowler, and the PBA 50 is part of that. I'm going to be young and energetic, but I know my competition is fierce for sure. So I look forward to it, though.
Definitely. Give me a little information. So you being working here at Can you give us a little feedback on some real basic tips for, say there's a young bowler, he's kind of building up his game, he's starting to get better. He's coming in here, he's looking at balls. Well, what would be something you would recommend to them as an up-and-coming young youth bowler?
So we have to answer the question, 3 fingers or 2?
Okay.
First thing, right? I recommend 2-finger or 2-handed bowling to anybody that listen to me. I just think that it's something that's easier to do when you're younger.
Yes.
And they all want to curve the ball. So at the end of the day, that's the first question. Second question, as a tip, I want your feet to go as fast as they can.
Okay.
Speed, to me, is the most important part about getting the ball hit the pins. Then we can detune the speed with weight, a better bowling ball that's designed to curve a little bit more. Those are the pretty basic tips. Balance, would be probably the biggest key in all of the bowling mechanics. But more importantly, we want you to go out and have fun.
Absolutely. No, that's good information. Good tips. Figure out if you're going to be a 2-finger, 3-finger. And hey, I'm getting the sign. We're getting ready to jump in here to the final, so let's take a peek. Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. You're watching the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. We're coming to you for our finals event, day 2 here at Sunset Station. My name's Kevin McHugh. I'm here with my co-host, guest, Todd Adams. Todd, how you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Awesome. No, Pratt, really happy to have you in here. Like always, we've got Mr. Phil Placco down on the wood. Phil, how things going down there?
Good. Sarah's in that same zone that Ryan was. So I just said, hey, you got to get your feet a little left. It'll pick up the lane earlier. You get your feet a little right. It'll push. But she's scared to move. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Tristan's options were this. Move left. He wanted to go to his hammer vibe. But the problem is it's too weak. It's going to be over under. So he needs to stay with this axiom and move left. Oh, Todd is talking to me.
Yeah, and I want to give a big congratulations out to Sarah Myrick, qualifying first today. Congratulations, Sarah, here in the JV division. She bowled really well today, and look forward to seeing her go head-to-head with Tristan. Tristan also, I got to watch him a lot this week, and today he really bowled well. Looked like he was really taking Phil's advice and staying on his line, and he had some very great games.
Yeah, it's nice to see the bowlers taking good advice from Phil and putting those things into play today on a really, really tough pattern.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see this varsity division right now. If you guys are keeping an eye on us, you guys know this kid, Seth Stovall. He's always up here in the leaderboard, bowls a lot of finals here. He's a very competitive bowler, very good bowler. But he's got some stiff competition today. Mason Snow's been on fire lately. I would say he's one of the hottest bowlers in the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour over the last couple weeks, and he's proven it today by going back-to-back finals. So qualifying first, going -6 on a flat 1-to-1 44-foot pattern today is very big accomplishment. So
outstanding performance.
Really look forward to seeing these two go head-to-head. I hope we see a great match. Seth picking up the spare there. Okay, so through the first frame in varsity division, both are clean. Seth with an 8 spare, and we had a strike by Mason. Tristan getting a little inside on that. We got Sarah Myrick. She'll be stepping up. She's your B bowler. She did have an open in the first frame. Let's see if she makes a little adjustment here on her shot.
She just told me she's a little nervous. A lot nervous. So here's the deal. I just had her move about 3 boards left.
Okay.
So she can play the center part of the lane. So Brooklyn might come in in handy.
Yep.
Sarah, one of our B squad members here, so shout out to the B squad.
Her nickname is Todd. T-U-D-E. Todd.
Todd. All right.
Attitude.
Oh.
I was going to ask, but...
You know, I hear that, but she's a sweetheart. I think she's one of the sweetest girls out here, even though I know she's a little tough.
So crazy watching these guys play the gutter at varsity level. I'm used to seeing these guys make the move.
Migrate.
We've got fresh oil
Right.
at Portero.
Right.
And the track's opening up. Oh, come on, Mason. So Seth is going for his 6th win. He's has 5. Mason has number 2, going for number 3.
Going for number 3.
Tristan, Sarah, Going for their first.
Going for their first. Always exciting. We'll have a new winner here in the JV division. Let's not forget Coolwick. Coolwick does a lot for our champions here. You'll see Mason wearing a championship jersey right there, provided by Coolwick. It's got the awesome Phil Placco logo on the sleeve, and just a nice shirt. You get a banner that goes along with that we hang up at a lot of our tournaments. So it's something special. Got to give a big thanks to Coolwick for that. They're putting that out there, helping us out. So thank you, Coolwick.
Thank you very much, Coolwick. And the banner thing is awesome. I was 8 years old and saw my first banners when I went to a professional tournament many years ago, and it stays with you for your entire career. It's really something that they bowl for, titles, trophies. The money comes, but those banners are fun to see.
Yeah, always a reminder of a great day and a great accomplishment.
There you go.
Tristan,
Good shot right there.
All right, Tristan, your A bowler, picking up the strike right there. So he's gone spare, open, strike, sitting at 37 through 3 frames. And let's not forget, these kids do have a little bit of nerves. Let's keep an eye on them. Hey, Storm Bowling, the Bowlers Company. Always want to give a big thank you to Storm Bowling, all they do with their donations, ball certificates. Storm will be out in Las Vegas here for the SYC, February 18th through the 20th. Be sure to check them out. They've got a live stream as well.
Mason's in that zone where he's not far enough left yet, his feet. So this is how this works. When the kids ask me, I'll guide them. Unfortunately, I don't want to go a direction unless they ask me for help.
Right.
I've got Todd over here asking, Tristan asking, Seth. We'll be working together.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah, no, and that's a big thing. You know, we always want to let these kids learn. They always know they can ask for help when they need to, but if they're gonna work through this and grow, they're gonna do some of it on their own.
Yeah,
give them a lot of credit for that.
Ray, helps out Mason a lot, and Ray will ask me my opinion on certain things, but Mason's probably needs to get about 8 boards left with his feet, play between 17 to 20, play fallback.
Yeah, and that's a big jump right there. If I'd like to see him make that move and see how things play out. Tristan getting a little bit outside on that shot. He didn't like it.
Nice spare there.
These girls, I know it's said all the time, but these girls can make their spares, man. They are much better spare shooters than the boys. One thing with Tristan, I tell him is, look I know you didn't like that shot. I know it got outside, but you got a makeable spare here. Pick it up, walk away, move on to the next frame. There you go.
There's something to be said for filling frames, just one after another. You can't get ahead of the game.
All right, we've got Mason Snow, your D bowler. He's coming off of a nasty split. Mason stepping up here on lane 67. Hey, let's jump in. We've got some highlights, everybody. Caitlin Griffin. Here we go. That looks like a nice shot. One of our newbies, I'm not sure her name. Peyton, excuse me, I'm sorry, Peyton, if you're watching. I hope you are. Nice shot. Glad you made the highlights there. Oh, Sarah Myrick here in the finals, making our highlight reel. Rolling the Roto Grip Gem right there, one of Storm's bowling balls. Seth stepping up, lane 68. Oh, is that the Big Four? I believe it is.
It sure
See if
is.
you can get some count here. Oh, got to get some count there, Seth.
Yeah, Peyton, she was brought in by Kiana. They bowl
Okay.
high school together. So mom, they come from a bowling family. Used to bowl with Peyton's uncle a long time ago. So she wants to step up. She's only 14 years old. Oop, Tristan hit the OB.
Yep.
So Sarah said, Phil, I want to move back right. She'd move into the OB. So
Moving
He
right
feels-
is such an interesting direction after so many games. You're moving into carry down,
Yes.
yeah,
you know.
Bears win.
All right, let's get a little recap here. We've got both our JV bowlers. They're coming off of opens right here. We've got Sarah Merrick sitting at 62 and Tristan Dalton sitting at 73. I want to say there's a little bit of nerves here. So let's see what goes on the second half of this game. Let's see where they finish. Seth picking up 10 there. Seth coming off of an open, sitting at 71. We've got Mason coming off of two hard frames. He had a tough split. Left 2 in the fifth frame right now. And I think Mason just found it. He looked pretty good right there.
Great shot.
Great shot. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to all the people with Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, everybody helping out here. Todd, Adam sitting in, thank you very much. We've got Mr. Ben Huffman on the production crew, always doing a great job. We've got all of our volunteers. Emily V, Kiana's mother, she's always doing a lot, helping getting kids checked in, collecting money, collected entry fees. We've got Mike Ruiz, obviously Phil Placco. Big shout out to Dave Allen out there. He was out there helping the kids today. I know he had some of his kids out here. Thank you, Dave. And just everybody, all the kids waking up, getting over here, all the parents coming here, sitting down here, spending their afternoon out here. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It's my first time and hopefully not my last.
No, you're doing a great job, Todd.
Good spare.
All right. We're going to have a tight match here in the JV division. Yeah. Yeah, JV's going to be a very tight match. This is interesting. I was watching Tristan bowl earlier, and I mean, this kid was popping off 200s like left and right. And he's a little bit behind on this game. Well, we're tied right now, but scores are a little bit lower than what I was seeing earlier. So you got to take into account they've been bowling a lot. This is, I believe, game 8 for Tristan. So
There's definitely some attrition.
And breakdown
Yep.
on the lane. Seth's got a nasty split set here. See if he can pick this off. Okay, he got the count. We'll give him that. This 10 pin's going to be interesting. Let's see. Mason's been bowling really well. Let's see how he is on his spares.
No problem.
Looking good,
Good
Mason.
spare.
Mason's got great game, great mechanics. A lot of fun to watch him bowl.
Oh, little splash.
There
Good
you
shot.
go. Miss Sarah Merrick. Big shot for Tristan right here. Getting
Just
a
a
little
smidge
inside.
left.
This is a big spare right here. Tristan needs to make this. We've got Sarah coming off the strike right here.
These two are so nervous.
Oh. And you know what? I'd love to tell them, don't be nervous. Get out there, have some fun. Everybody's here supporting you. Everybody's happy to see you guys up here in the finals. Get out there, have some fun. Stay loose, like I know Phil likes to say a lot. And
Free will.
Yeah, just bowl your best game.
Yep. They're going to win. Is it going to be today? Going to be next month?
Yeah.
Right.
I told Tristan after he won the JBT last week for $3,000, he's going to win 1 to 2 in the JV sections. Better.
Yeah, the breakdown on this lane's definitely changing from what it was 3-4 games. Like game 5 of regular play, this pair wasn't playing exactly like this. It was actually playing a little bit easier, I would say.
Yeah, starting to see the front part of the lane really get chewed up.
Mm-hmm.
Speed and it becomes ultra sensitive to that, and you overthrow it. The ball doesn't want to read down towards the back part of the lane. You get on a little early, and it wants to jerk a little sooner than so. That's what's going to make the scores. They're going to be down more than we want to see. So
absolutely. No, the fronts, the low volume that we had on this, the 1-to-1 ratio, the fronts are torn up.
Yep.
And I want to point out something that I just saw, and I think Phil will agree with this. Mason, when he's not making a strike, he's leaving a makeable spare, and as a good spare shooter, he's picking them up, and it's really helping him out in this match. So something to keep in mind, you guys. You don't always have to strike as long as you can fill those frames, like Todd's been saying.
We don't like to use the word defense in bowling, but straighter's greater.
I would agree, absolutely.
So the tougher they are, the ball could be straighter to the head pin instead of to the outside of the lane. That'll help.
Yeah, no, I watch a lot of the youth bowling. My son's 11 years old, so I watch a lot of the U12 division. And if you watch junior gold over the last 4 or 5 years, the kids that were able to play it straighter, play it tighter, they've been the ones that have been winning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always great when you can hook it, get it out there and hook it. It looks great, but nothing wrong with that. But man, when you get on these tougher patterns, you got to really be careful.
So I'm a traditionalist at heart. The more versatile players that have been best players in the world, Norm Dukes, Webbers, they all have those things in common.
Yeah.
The tough conditions, tough tournaments, they're always around the leading. So kind of you could pattern yourself after that. Good
Norm
spare.
Duke's a great example. Yes, excellent spare set. But I want to jump on that. I'll be really quick. Norm Duke didn't have all the power in the world, but man, is he accurate. And when you're accurate and you can hit the pocket in the right spot with the right ball, you're going to be as successful as he was.
Just angles. He recognized straight was easier to control, therefore being more repeatable. So
we've got an interesting match here. Looks like we've got Seth up by 12 pins. They're both coming off spares.
I'm so excited.
You can tell you're hopping around over there.
First tournament.
All right. Tristan coming off of a spare.
Nice spare.
What do we say? These girls are accurate with their spare shooting, man. Good job, Sarah. There you
Big
go,
pick
Tristan.
up there. Keep the match close.
He's still using his plastic ball that has 360 on it from yesterday. I won't let him buy a bunch of bowling balls yet. Mom and Dad are an amazing support system, So we're just graduating him up. So he won a free ball yesterday. We'll order that this week. And he's got a pitch black coming in.
That's a storm certificate that Tristan won, huh?
Yeah, Dad already ordered that Friday, the pitch black. So now he's got the raffle.
All right, look.
He's got coming in.
All right, here in Varsity, got a pretty close match. Let's see, this Mason can pick this up. It'll be 138. Mason got it. I thought that was going to be maybe just a 10 pin there. That was
Clean,
close.
Yep.
138.
There we go.
All right, 126, 138. It's got 12 pins for Mason.
It's close here.
Tristan can punch out for 157. It's got Sarah. Oh,
Uh-oh.
little trip tin there. This is an interesting frame. Let's see what Sarah's got right here. Up.
These two are so nervous. This is where I just go, let's go back into practice mode. Practice mode. Forget about competition. Obviously, they're not listening.
Tristan got a little insight on that, but he'll take it. He's definitely making it a game. 47. Oh, let's see. This is a big shot.
Come on, Todd.
Hey, there we go.
There you go.
I think I'm going to cry.
Look at this. Look at this match. Coming down to the last shot for both bowlers. This is why you tune in, guys.
This is it. Oh, it's good. He gave him a chance.
Inside with 8.
55. Oh, it's got a hook.
Oh, at the last minute.
Oh. Tristan wins by 1 pin.
That's how close it is, you guys. Congratulations to both bowlers. They both did a great job today. Very tough shot.
Tough out there.
A lot of pressure there. Give it up to both these kids. They've both done really well. Congratulations to Sarah making her finals as the number 1 seed. Tough way to go out, but she's got a lot of big things coming, so keep an eye on her. Congratulations to Tristan as well.
Yeah, it'll be sore for a little while, but she'll get back out there and put it on
No,
him.
I agree. And that's why you tune in, you guys. Check us out. You know, we're putting out some good bowling. We've got some
This is
great
why we do what we do.
That's right.
And that was a heck of a match there in JV. Coming down to the last shot, winning by 1 pin. Big comeback. Really proud of all of our kids out here.
This is phenomenal. Just such great proving ground for them.
Yeah.
It really is.
So Mason's stepping up here. Like we said, Mason's been bowling really well. He's got a 5 pin out there. This is all but settled.
All right, Seth.
Congratulations
Adams.
to both Snow and Seth Stovall. Seth, always a big competitor. Did a great job today, Seth. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
Thanks for sitting in, Todd.
Thank you. I
Appreciate
appreciate
you,
it,
bro.
guys.
Hey,
Thank
everybody,
you.
congratulations to Mason Snow and Tristan Dalton. You guys did a great job today. Thank you, everybody, and all the volunteers, and we'll catch you guys next month in February at Santa Fe. Don't forget Storm Bowling, the Bowlers Company. Visit them at stormbowling.com, and don't forget to check out their SYC and Evolution program.
Coolwick, thank you. Coolwick.com, LVYBT 10 for an extra 10% on checkout, and look forward to all the new stuff coming.
Check it out, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon. Take care.